What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Star Wars Vintage Collection toy review. This time we're looking at the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian. Let's take a look at the packaging and then we'll get into the figure. Alright, so you got the old school card back packaging, and with the same format, you have the picture of, got a picture of Mando right here from the TV show itself. They got the name, and you got Star Wars and the show he's from, or the movie. Down here it says Kenner, and then you have Mando in the packaging with his accessories. On the back of the box, you got a lot of wasted space. Got all these words and stuff going on back here, attention, and then you got, which I miss, and I wish they did a lot more of this, is the back of what figures are in the line. I love when they do stuff like that. And then on top of the corner, it says VC 181, so he's 181, the 181st figure in this line. All right, let's get this bad boy open. All right, so here he is out of the packaging. And of course, you know, the detail is really good on these figures. So much so, we'll get nice and personal. There's the helmet. Here going down, looking at the shoulder padding and all the nice silver that's going on there. Yeah, really good looking figure. It's got the slot for the backpack. More details behind the cape, which is nice. Yeah, really cool. And now let's take a look at his accessories. The thing we got is his rifle. This thing was OP as hell in the show. It was just one-shot bodies with this thing. Get it focused. It's got some for a weapon and accessory, it actually has paint on it, which is really nice. And it's got a tab to hold on to it. Maybe, I want to see, where does it go? Oh, I'll figure it out. I'll figure that out. He also comes with his handgun, which is also painted with silver and with a brown handle, which is really nice. Very tiny though. I have a hard time holding it with my fingers. But here's that. And then lastly is his backpack, which is done in like a nice silver, and don't know what the other color is. Yeah, great detail. Now let's put all this together on him. All right, so here he is with all the accessories on him. There's two places you could use this, and I'll show you more. He could hold it like that, or he could put it on his back. His handgun came out of his holster. Son of a... This thing fell out. There we go. So the gun goes there in the backpack, which doesn't stay on that well. The cape kind of gets in the way, but then if you want to, you could take off the backpack, and the peg on here goes onto the strap. And I have a feeling that this is not going to be the best connection. Let's see if I can move it over. Well, yeah, you move it over into the hole where the backpack is, and it does store over there like that, which is nice. But then again, it's either or, right? It's either the backpack or the gun that you want to have him hold for weapon storage. You can have him holding the gun, which is the big rifle, which is fine, or you can have that look going on. This big beast of a weapon, yeah, you could do that too. Maybe help him stand up. I did say I was going to order some stands, which I never got around to, which I should. I think I should do that, because like all of them don't have, I mean, I could probably, if I take my time, I could probably get them to balance, but stiff wind blows by, they're falling down. He is with Bo-Katan. and Cobb Vanth. Yeah, really cool looking. They look good together. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Mandalorian armor look. You really can't. All right, so that was my look at the Mandalorian from the Star Wars Vintage Collection line. Really good figure, great details, articulations. You know, really good for this size, and the accessories. It comes with some really good accessories. You know, this is before the Darksaber, so you have his overpowered rifle. I forgot the name of it. His handgun and his backpack that he comes with. Now the rifle could be stored on the back into a peg on a strap or but it's either or. It's either the backpack, either the jetpack or the rifle that you can store on the back. You can't do both. If you can, the cape gets in the way. Backpack doesn't stay on that well. It keeps popping out, so it's a very loose fit on there. And what's the other thing? Standing, right? If I didn't mention it earlier, standing is a problem with all these figures. You need stands. I wish they would supply a stand with each figure, but they don't. But besides that, it's a really cool figure. I love this line. Black Series is nice, but the space and just come an issue with everything that I collect. So I figure I'll go for like the Legends version of Star Wars figures and collect these instead. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy Eats is out.